Hey guys, welcome to the course and welcome to the obligatory course overview lecture. So the next minute or so, I'm going to go over what we cover in the course and in what order, so you should know what to expect. Okay, the way this works is pretty logical. We start off with really small scale manual effort, low kind of return on effort opportunities, and then we slowly transition across the course towards the end when we're focusing on long-term, big picture, and potentially big return on investment opportunities. So in the first section, we're gonna focus on catching everyone up to speed, and we're gonna cover some basic marketing concepts. Mainly, we're gonna focus on growth channels, also known as traction channels. Then we'll talk a little bit about acquisition and saturation, and then we'll talk a little bit more about how the course is going to work. In the next section, what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on planning a strategy. Now, strategy is meant to work for you, who you are, what your business is, what you're interested in, and it's gonna help you kind of figure out who your target market's going to be. Now that section is completely optional. If you guys feel like you have a good idea of who your customer is, you've already done, let's say, user personas, skip it, okay? Next section we do is called Get Your 10, and that's where we're gonna focus on really manual effort, easy to do strategies that are potentially could work today for you. And so we're gonna focus on things like Twitter, we're gonna use community groups like Reddit, we'll use Hacker News, we'll use Meetup, things like that. Then what we do is we move on to Get Your 100, where we focus on, again, community groups, but this time we're gonna expand it to things like Product Hunt, we're gonna use Hacker News, we're gonna go back to Reddit, and then we'll get into emerging platforms. Then we're gonna do Instagram, then we're gonna do Snapchat. After that, we have a section called Take a Break. That's where we take a break to make sure that everyone is caught up to speed with how to use Google Analytics or an analytics software of your choice. Just gotta make sure that we're capturing all the information we have and we understand how to analyze it. Then after that, we go into Get Your 500, where we first start off with how to get press for your business. Then we move on to content marketing. We'll cover things like guest blogging, writing your own posts, making microsites. Then we'll move on to video marketing, how to actually make your first video and use that either as an ad or an explainer, or as anything like a walkthrough as a complement to your content strategy. Then we round out that section with landing pages and lead magnets. Then the final section, what we do is SEO and SEM. Those are the biggest, most time-heavy, longest horizon type strategies, and that's why we end with those. Okay guys, I hope you're excited for this. It's gonna be a long journey, but at the end of it, trust me, you're gonna learn an enormous amount of information. All right, ready? See you in the next lecture.